Hello and welcome to day 198 of Dungeon23, the series where we make a room of a mega dungeon every day for a year. Before we begin, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel and maybe even turn on notifications to see the rest of the series, or just come back tomorrow because, as I said, it's a daily series. So yeah, still trying to figure out how to put this little part at the beginning of the video, but I don't know. I've been doing it one way for like 100 days, so cut me some slack. Alright, so today's room is going to be a Sea Hag, locked in a room. Now, this is going to be the Sea Hag that the Green Hag in the previous floor wants to join her Coven. And let's just go through this in order of which party will interact with it, because it's a dead end. So there's this air bubble room here, and they come into here, and it is a locked metal door. It has 17 AC and 80 HP because it's difficult to break down, obviously. And we have a lock of 18 on it. It's just a really difficult lock. And trapped in this room alone is this crazy sea hag, because obviously they're crazy. Which, they have actually really low AC for a hag. Like, green hags have an AC of 17, and they are CR3, where this is a CR2 by default. But I believe these guys could like outright kill you with Horrifying Visage, so yeah, I guess it balances out. But yeah, just a CR, just an AC of 14 and 60 HP, which is about in its average amount. And for the way it behaves, it can be persuaded to join the Green Hag with a DC 17 check. If the check failed by 5 or more, then the Sea Hag will just become hostile. It's currently not hostile, even though it's an evil creature. It's probably going to be, malicious. If you mess with it or attack it or anything like that, that's obviously going to attack and fight back. But currently it's like in a neutral state until you manage to piss it off by failing by 5 or more. But if you succeed, then obviously you succeed. But also if you succeed by 5 or more, then the Sea Hag will inform the party of the Phosphorus Sword and how it is used to kill the really big immortal shark, the one that's regenerating. And she'll probably know where the sword is, but I don't because I didn't make it yet. Then maybe tomorrow's video or maybe the second to last one. Because I have a very special thing planned for the final one, so I think it's going to be the second to last one. Maybe whenever I find a good place for it. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to have it, and the final thing that this hag has to offer is that it can make 2 attacks. It's multi-attack. It could attack twice with its claw attacks, which is like 2d6 plus 2 slashing damage. Or it could cast the first level spell Thunderlave at will, obviously as an action. And that's 2d8 bludgeoning damage. Sorry, thunder damage. Even though thunder and bludgeoning is kind of the same thing, kind of, when you think about it. I don't want to get into a whole semantic issue, because that'll just evolve into the mimics or constructs argument, but the important thing is that it knows a spell it can cast at will, and it also has a multi-attack. It obviously can't make the multi-attack and do the spell at the same turn. It has to pick which one it wants to do. Either attack twice or cast a spell once. And also the DC is 17 to pass for the persuasion, so just to let that know. And yeah, that is our Green Hag. I don't think it's super deadly, although it does have the ability to potentially kill the party with its Horrifying Visage, but statistically it's not super likely because if it's not the highest DC, and also you have to be frightened and then also fail a save. So it's basically like 2 saves, otherwise you drop to 0 HP. You're not killed outright, you just enter the dying phase. But yeah, that is basically the room. If you want to see more of this weird underwater dungeon, then, as I said before, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Also, liking the video and commenting down below will make it show up in your recommendations more often because of the algorithm. At least I hope that's how it works. That's what I'm banking on. So who knows? I don't. But yeah, thanks for watching and or listening. I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.